is Romeo. I've been coming to this church about 4.5 years now. I'll tell you what, I gave my life to Jesus Christ about 10 years ago. But I was just focusing on myself. Before I got saved, I was just, going out there, drinking, fornicating, name it. And then I grew up just gambling, even gambling my life, doing all this kinds of stuff, just spending my money. And a lot of time, I earned money when I was younger. I like to work, I'm a workaholic, but I will gamble it away. I grew up just watching my dad, gamble all his salary away, and then he'll come home and then he'll beat on my mom. So I was like, man, why would he have to do that? So I grew up, always thinking like, I never want to be that guy, but I was like, growing up, then I forgot all about it. Because I ended up growing up, going to my relative's house in Manila, in Philippines. But I grew up almost the same thing as my dad, I continue to curse, to live in a curse like what he put in our lives. But then again, after that, I left Manila, I went to Japan. Then I joined the gangs in Japan, still going out there. I was actually prejudiced, I don't know why, but I was. But we were always getting to fight, all these kinds of race of people, and I was just nationals in Japan. But I was racist in Japan, and still continuing sleeping around, playing around with girls. But then my dad transferred to Texas. Then I found out that there's met my girlfriend. Then continued to actually she grew up in church, but I was a bad influence on her. So I kind of encouraged her to fornicate with me. But I thank God, that about 10 years ago, when we got back to Japan, that I went to this one church and they preached the gospel of Jesus Christ. And me and my wife, that was my girlfriend then. So me and my wife, we both gave our lives to Jesus Christ about 10 years ago. We got married right after boot camp. And 6 months later, we were going to get a divorce because after we got married, I went back to drinking, gambling again, gambling my paycheck in the military, and then cheating on my wife. And after 6 months, we were going to call it quits. But then again, I went back to my story, gave my life to Jesus Christ about July 2000, and God actually restored our lives. I no longer live in a bondage, slavery of gambling and drinking with alcohols or cheating on my wife, but He restored us, and now we have a good family. About 4.5 years ago, I came to this church. I want to do something for God. So if you're out there, you don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, it's not too late. Don't gamble it with your life, okay? He's worth it for Jesus Christ to die on the cross, so you and I can have freedom and live for Him. Jesus Christ, name we pray.